Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone Arena. So I got a generic daily quest, thus I have my choice of Hunter and Shaman, Mage being what I just did. I am kind of more excited to play Hunter, even though I do want to play more Shaman because it got so much stronger with the Grand Tournament. I just really am feeling Hunter, so we're going to go ahead and grab that. Ah, nice opening rare here. Very nice indeed. Juggler, obviously, very strong early minion. Goes well with the Unleash the Hounds that you might get. But I think Violet Teacher is a stronger card overall. It's a 3/5 for 4. Shit like that wins games, plus the ability is strong. So I don't even know if I'm going to get Unleash the Hounds. Might as well get the better card, I think. Here we'll take the Defender of Argus. It's the only good one. Crusher, I find, is just a really good card. The Dragon Synergy turns on some stuff, but just getting a 9/9 for 6 when you're already ahead, I find that to be really backbreaking. And a 6/6, you know, for 6 is fine as well. Here we have a tricky choice. Got Mukla's Champion. How good is this in a class whose hero ability doesn't actually do anything for the board? It's tough. I mean, I can imagine this actually probably does work, even if you just have a hero ability that doesn't put minions out. The Heckler is obviously a really good card. I'm going to take a Loot Hoarder, though. Get a little bit of card draw here, a little bit of early pressure to round things out a little. Wouldn't mind having the Regent, but Kill Command you can't really pass on. And here, more card draw. Well, I already took Loot Hoarder pretty aggressively. This is great, but multi-shot is removal, and it's really good removal, too, so I'll take it. Oh, man. Do I take the Kraken? All right, let's try this. These are both playable cards, very good ones, but let's try the Kraken, see how that does for me. Force Tank Max. You know, I've already got a Kraken and a Crusher, so I don't think I need to take this right now. I'm going to grab this for an early play, although that could very well be a mistake. Alright, the Cobra's a beast. It can be really good to have as removal, but I think the Bow, because it's also removal, granted not as strong as the Cobra, but it is removal and it goes on face, has to win it. Alright, Cobra Shot's interesting. I generally actually don't like that spell. Like, it's one of those weird spells that on paper seems completely 100% fine. It deals some burn, it kills the thing. But in practice, I just find it's not very good. The Corsair goes well with the Bow, but if I get no other weapons, it's going to be crappy. I'm going to take the Attendee. I think it's a fine card. Oh, God. So here, there's a whole bunch of cards I've passed on that I would take over any of these. The Heckler, the Cobra. Well, the Cobra's a rare. You get what I'm saying. Anyway, this is just bad, although it is healing. Has the game gotten to the point where some healing is better than no healing? I just hate being a hunter and drawing this late game. I'm going to do it, though. I don't think we're at the point where some healing is better than no healing, and that is a really strong one-drop. Ugh, that's a bad pack. Wow, it's like everything just dried up. All right, we got a really good 5-drop here. It's top shelf. Silence, very important, even more than the burn and the removal there. I think silence is just so clutch. Here's an interesting one. Do I take the spell damage or the one that's got better stats? I mean, 2/6 is more survivable, but a 3/5 I think is better than a 2/6. What spells do I have that actually matters for? There's this, which is relevant. This could be, and that's it so far. Boy. Well, let's experiment. Let's see how much I regret not having that Trog. Hey, we get a legendary. Oof, wow. So we get Gormok and Dr. Boom. Both are really great. Gormok, I don't see myself hitting here. I don't have any swarm minions. I passed on those regents. I don't have the dogs. We'll just take the Boom. Alright, Micro Machines, the easy pick there. Bad buffs are better than no buffs there. Misdirection. Oh, that can win some games. Well, I'll take the tech. With the Murloc Knight out, this is actually more likely to hit than ever before. Tracking to find what you need is good, but I'm just going to take the solid 1-drop instead. Explosive Trap or Freezing Man. You really want both. If they have a single big minion, you want that Freezing Trap, but Explosive Trap is board clear. Mass Removal. I think Mass Removal is more important than ever, so I'm going to take the Explosive, but that's a tough call. This is a garbage pack, just totally, utterly garbage. Shoot, this isn't good. Yeah, I don't really have anything to do with this. We'll take the Snipe, but Jesus, that sucks. So much would have rather had a Freezing Trap there. Pass on another Cobra Shot to take a Pit Fighter? I think so. I think I need some beef. Wow, a second Kraken. So how good are these Krakens? Let's do it. I mean, I'm passing on a solid 3-drop, so we'll see if I end up being punished for my greed. Alright, we got the Raider, which is definitely big, but I'm going to take the Healer because some healing would be nice to have. Oh god, did my game just crash? Okay, I guess not. Third Cobra Shot. Wow. It's like the game's trying to tell me something. Okay, how much removal do I really have? We got the trap, the snipe, kind of. The bow, deadly, kill, multi-shot. I mean, I guess I could use a Cobra shot. That's just emergency removal. Gotta, I'm gonna take the Farseer. It's a healing card, and it's a good 3-drop. Cult Master seems fine. Tournament Medic. Ugh. Scavenging, I don't think I have enough beast synergy in here, but let's look. What exactly do we have? Let's not go off a hunch here. Okay, well, my hunch is actually that I really don't have that many beasts. I got the Croc, and that's actually it, which means Kill Command's pretty shitty. Actually, that's really bad that Kill Command only has one beast to trigger it. Do I take this just to trigger Kill Command? No, because it's just so bad. We'll take the Medic. And Fencing Coach. Oh god, does this really... I feel like this is better for hero powers that do something more than just, like, hit the face. Do I take Dragon Egg? Ugh. What buffs do I have? I have a Raid Leader. And this is just... Otherwise, it's just like a slight foil for mass removal. This is junk. But is it maybe less junky than the Fencing Coach? Ugh. I feel like this is just not good for hunters. Man alive. I don't think this is good for hunters. I'll take the Swordsmith. I don't think this deck came out very well. So, I did pass on 3 Cobra shots. I don't know if that's a mistake, if I should have taken one of them. Every time they came up, they were up against a solid card. Like, clearly, if, it had been the Crocolisk versus Cobra shot, I would have taken the Cobra shot. Or Snipe versus Cobra shot, I would have taken Cobra shot. I have a lot of cards here. I think I would have taken a Cobra shot over that tournament attendee, which of course is hilarious if the Cobra shot was up against it and I actually took it, because I think it's an okay card. Sometimes a little taunt, even with 1 health, is enough to save you. Man. I don't know. Might have misdrafted this one, to be totally honest. We'll see. We're up against Nemo the Priest. So, this could have been tracking. I'm really glad it's not. I don't think I need to keep multi-shot. Do I need to keep the bow? Well, the bow doesn't make too much sense because I'm probably going to play both of these on turn 1, so that means it leaves me with nothing to do on turn 2. I really should try to maximize my odds of getting a 2-drop. There's a decent number in this deck. And it doesn't happen. So I wish I'd kept the bow, of course, seeing these cards, but if I had to do it again, I'd still probably mulligan the bow. Just take my chances. Should I keep the coin and not play one of those things? No, if I'm going to be behind, I might as well hit the ground fighting. So priests don't have really any great answers to this. I mean, Holy Smite, just to trade 1 for 1. Shadow Word Pain you don't want to waste on this junk, and I've got up to 3 damage here, so I can actually take out a 2-3. I'd rather he play a 3-2 so that I can throw the attendee at it without having to lose the Divine Shield. I don't have anything for the next 2 turns. Oh my god, well, I have 2 Krakens in this deck. One of them could have been a much cheaper card. I forget which one. It could have been a Scarlet Crusader, but I don't know if this is the one. Well, there's a 50% chance that this could have been a Scarlet Crusader, and if that's the case, then it might lose me the game by having nothing to play next turn. This is the slowest start I've seen in Arena. Nothing on turn 3. Power Word Glory. Alright, well that is shutting down my Squire. Obviously not going to, heal him for 3. Chow plus Steady Shot. Not the greatest, because this is going to give him 5 health at some point, so he's at 28 health. And I've got a Silence. Man, this is just not working out. This not being a Scarlet Crusader, maybe, could cost me the game. Alright, so, what do I do here? Do I just throw my pair of 2-drops at this guy? Do I play this just to play a 4-3? I mean, is a 4-3 much better than a 3-3? Not really. I think ignoring this is a mistake, so we will take a 2-for-1 loss here and pass the turn. This is not looking good. So this is pretty much out of commission. I have a 3-3. He hasn't played anything for like 3 turns straight, so he's got to have some big drops coming in. Yep, there they go. Do I silence that? That doesn't make any sense. Trog arrives way too late. I'm going to play an overpriced Yeti. This is just looking bad. You know what? I'm worried this deck is going to be the one that gives me my first 2 wins or less performance in Arena. This guy had no start. I had no business being this crappy. Again, there's a 50% chance this was just a Kraken, but there's also a chance that this could have been a Crusader, and that will cost me the game if that was the case. Now, the nice thing about the Spectral Knight is it can't be healed. The problem is, this guy played nothing for 3 turns. He's going to have big drops. Or not? Yeah, there it is. There's a big drop. So there's a 7-6, which is obviously a problem.
Great.
Pit Fighter's really awkward because it just dies to this Ventrico. But what am I going to do anyway? I might as well just play it. Shoot, this Ventrico is killing me here. I only have 5 damage, not enough to kill it. So do I kill the 4-3? Well, what does the 4-3 really do for him? Anyway, I'm not going to burn him out. I might as well kill the 4-3. So, this turn, he kills my 5-6 with a 7-6, and then there's a little bit of pressure on him. Actually, he could kill the 4-1 with the 7-6 if he wants to be really greedy. No, he's not going to do that. So does he have the 2 mana left over to heal the Ventrico Mercenary? It's pretty much a lose-lose for me. Either he has the mana to heal it, then I can't kill it, or he has stuff to play. Like, well, he can only play up to a 4-mana creature, I guess, because of this drawback. So I guess it's not the end of the world. The problem is Dr. Boom's actually going to die to this thing. You know what I haven't considered? You know what I completely, utterly failed to consider? I failed to consider silencing this to get rid of Power Word Glory so I could actually attack with it. Huh. Well, anyway, let's play Dr. Boom. Sucks that my legendary dies to the Ventrico, but at least I didn't take Gormok, which would have been really awful here. So the Ventrico, he can actually heal it. It's got maximum of 10 health, and then kill my Dr. Boom. Hopefully he doesn't have any 3-mana minions. Oh, geez, what's going on here? Okay. This is actually really awkward because I have to silence this, but then it drops to 6 health, and I can't actually kill it. This is really awkward. Should I silence it, letting him play minions, and still having 6 health to burn through? No, that's really not the plan, is it? Or do I just play the Crusher, knowing the Crusher is going to die to this thing? I think this is my best chance. I mean, if I just let him kill 1 card at a time, I think that's actually, as terrible as that feels, I think it's actually better than letting him play his full minions. So now he can play up to a 6-mana minion, which is admittedly pretty scary. And I have my Kraken finally, which is going to get, like, mind-controlled, I'm sure. Alright, so he's going to heal this up, which will buff the health on this thing. Luckily I can kill this. But I should really throw the Boombot at it first, because I need a Boombot to finish it off regardless. So let's see what the Boombot does for me before I make any commitments. So I can actually kill this thing without having to use my Kraken. So I think my best shot here is to actually give him his 4 health like this. And then I throw the Boombot at it, and with a lucky hit on the Ventrico, granted it would have to be pretty lucky. Ah, it goes for the face, of course. I could actually be okay. So do I want to Kraken this thing and trade? Problem is, even silenced, this thing still kills my Kraken. So what's the point of playing the Kraken then? Well, when you're behind, play a bunch of crap. That was a mistake. I should have actually played the Spellbreaker and silenced the Squire, just to get the body down. So now he can play up to 7 drops. Because of his healing power, constantly healing this Ventrico Mercenary, I'm not able to ever really finish it off by chipping away at it. It's a rough-ass game. Man. Do I wish I had Cobra shots? Not really. Is he going to keep healing this thing? He is, so he's taking the greedy approach here. Shrinkmeister probably is just to play it. Oh no, I guess it does save 2 health on that, so never mind, it's not just irrelevant. Cult Master, perfect. So let's do this. Do I silence this thing down to have 6 health? There's no point. It's only 3, 4, 5. Actually, I could kill this. I could kill command in both of my cards. But let's get greedy. Let's do this. Get 2 cards. See what I got here. All right, Farseer, interesting. Yeah, let's play this. Oh yeah, let's get a card. Actually, I do want the card because like something like a Deadly Shot or something could be nice. There's the other Kraken. All right, I might be able to sneak a win here by card advantage because if he hits the Cult Master with this Ventrico, obviously he's got things like, you know, Holy Nova and Holy Smite that could kill this instead. But if he uses the Ventrico, it's going to go to 4 health, heals it up to 6. Got Kraken plus my Spellbreaker, which will kill it. And then I'll have a 9/7. Now, if he mind controls it, I'm going to be in deep-ass trouble, which he might very well have. But if he Shadow Word Deaths it, that's actually still really bad. Yeah, there's just really no good way around this. If I do play a Kraken, and go for the face. He can throw the Ventrico at the Kraken and then play whatever he wants. He's got a Holy Nova, so it heals. Oh, Velen's Chosen spell damage. Oh my god, so he's just got a 9/12 for me to deal with here. And some more cards. Okay, this is getting a little bit scary. I could just die. 2 more hits from this kills me. Alright, so do I play both of these, or do I just play the Kraken? Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to Kraken his face and try to get his Ventrico Mercenary to have to hit the Kraken. You know, I don't know if I this is just embarrassing. I probably misdrafted and misplayed this. He actually thought stole a Deadly Shot, which I've been needing this entire goddamn time. And then he plays a 4-drop, so now if I do top deck Deadly Shot, it doesn't necessarily kill the Ventrico. I'm also dead next turn to this Ventrico. And I got a Micro Machine. Alright, well, that's all she wrote. So this was shitty. Yeah. I don't think I can really even claim bad luck on that one. I probably could have gone balls to the walls with Kill Command and killed that Ventrico, but I was afraid then that I would have lost. Of course, that was a turn I had the Cult Master out, so I would have gotten some card advantage. Maybe I would have been able to fight back from a fair board. I just kept thinking I could kill that Ventrico later, but he healed it so many times, with the Priest Hero Power being extremely effective there. And the Holy Nova clearing my board was bad. That one turn, when I had the 4-3 and the 4-2, his Holy Nova killing my 4-3 was really rough. Because if he had to hit it with the Ventrico, I could have finished it off with the Kraken. Then I'll never know if he had a mind control for my Kraken or not. Alright, we're up against another Priest, Talk 4. Priest Hunter is a rough matchup because the hero ability of the Priest can counter your stuff, or it can just heal his minions. Again, this might have been a Scarlet Crusader, in which case it would have given me a good turn 3 play. Instead I'm playing a 3-3 rather than a 3-1 Divine Shield. And we got this guy. Well, I'm glad I didn't take the frickin' Fencing Coach. That would have sucked even more here. Alright, well, we got a curve. These are all sort of meh minions. This thing, it could have been a 3-5, which I guess is about the same. Hungry Crab. Well, that's encouraging, so this doesn't really do him a whole lot of good. Kill Command. I've got exactly 1 beast. I will use it as a 3-mana, 3 damage if I have to. He still has his coin because this is a 1-mana minion. If this thing lives, I do get to play 4-3 next turn because of the buff. 4-3s are actually okay against Priests because they have a hard time removing them. He's got a Death Lord. Well, I don't have any good removal. I don't have any like Hunter's Mark for the Death Lord or anything. So we're just going to play this and pass the turn. So this guy gets a 4-3. Buff with Kill Command doesn't quite kill the Death Lord. It's a damage shy. Maybe if this thing survives, with the 4 damage off of Kill Command and the 4 damage on this on the same turn could do it. But the problem is you can actually just kill it right now and heal up his Death Lord. He's going to silence this, which I don't really care about. Weird choice silencing this because you could just kill it. He's doing something to that. I see. A Holy Smite. Interesting choice. It's actually a 2-for-1. Interesting. I don't really agree with any of his plays, to be totally honest here. Alright, Tournament Medic is cute, but I think I'd rather have the extra damage here. So Shadow Word Pain can kill this. His board is nowhere close to killing it, even with a Dark Iron Dwarf. And this is 4 damage. Well, I have only 3 more, so I can't kill this thing. I gotta hope the Pit Fighter doesn't eat a Shadow Word Death. Oh, struggling against these priests, man. Glad I got the Pit Fighter, though. Definitely glad I took that over Cobra Shot or whatever the hell I could have taken in its stead. So goal here is just to make it to 3 wins. That's nothing else. I can lose 50 billion times in a row after that. My goal is not to get to below 3 wins in the Grand Tournament. I feel like, you know, now that I've been playing in the Brawls, I'm not quite as rusty. I don't make quite as many mistakes as I did for a while there. So I should not have to go below 3. But, yeah, this was a rough draft, and I maybe didn't make the best of it. I also maybe misplayed that first game, so, you know, it's sort of down on me, I think, if I do not hit my mark. I'm not that even excited about this Death Lord, honestly. I can't kill it in any sort of efficient way, so it just sucks. I'm probably going to get a crappy minion out of it anyway. I mean, I could get lucky and get something huge like a Kraken, but this is just a 2-8 with Taunt that he paid 3 mana for. Wow, he just did nothing. Well, I don't know what's going on there, because obviously would have been nice for him to, you know, at least hit my face. Since I have a Dark Scale healer, I'm going to actually take advantage of the healing. It heals everybody up to full. Now that's a bit risky because the healer doesn't hit as hard as the pit fighter, but it also doesn't die to Shadow Word Death, so I figure that was a reasonable choice. Did my guy just have an internet failure? Well, I guess we'll never know how good this game might have been. KRAKEN. Alright, so let's first of all see what we get. It's a micro machine. Alright, could be worse. If I play the medic, that doesn't make a sliver of sense, so we'll play the pit fighter. By the way, a good rule of thumb, whenever your opponents disconnect, do not, play carelessly. I read a very funny post on Reddit. In Ranked, somebody was up against Patron Warrior and accidentally, walked away from the computer. So the person, to try to get the quick win, played all their combo pieces, and then when the guy came back, even though he was so behind, he actually won, because of course when Patron Warrior plays out all their crap and loses it, they still lose. What happened? Okay, I was worried that some bullshit happened and I was gonna lose, but okay, so we get a free win. I mean, I could have won that game anyway. That guy was playing really questionably from what little we saw of him, but still that's got to count as a free win because you can't know for sure how that game was gonna go. So alright, I need 2 more wins before 2 more losses. It's as simple as apple pie, except apple pie is probably not that simple. It's just hard to make a crust and make the filling work. You can't just stick apples in the oven. So I guess that wasn't really a good analogy, but it's as simple as tic-tac-toe. I need to get 2 wins before 2 losses. Here we go. Please no more priests. Although I'm gonna get a paladin now, just you watch. Ah, shaman. Cow-face the shaman. I might have been a shaman if I had chosen differently. Well, we got a curve here. This thing's nice as long as it doesn't flip the 1/1 totem. Spellbreaker. You never know. I mean, I'll play it as a 4-3 for 4. A 4-3 for 3 is not very good, so if you're playing it as a 4-3 for 4, it really does sort of suck. So, hopefully he passes here. Pass, pass, pass. Pass the turn. Pass, pass, pass. Pass, pass the turn. That'd be a great Beach Boys song. Oh, thank you. Alright, so we got a pretty good start here. Turn 3 seems to be my Achilles heel. Got nothing going on. But Cult Master, if these guys are alive in a turn, would be great. Zappo. Alright, that's gonna take my 1-drop out of the picture, of course. Hey, I got my 1 beast. This is nice. So now I can actually deal up to 4 damage and get 2 cards with Cult Master, or I can develop my board with Spellbreaker. He still has this coin. He could get a 4-drop here. Hopefully it's not a 3-5. Ah, alright, so what totem does he get? Hopefully it's got just 2 health, and it does. Well, I think I'm going to drop the Cult Master here. I mean... Wait, I want to keep that around. It's a card. It's a board. And I've just got the lead right now. Now, he could play some strong cards and win it, but he's got 7 cards, 6 plus a coin. I have 6 cards, soon to be 7. If I can survive to play Dr. Boom, might do okay. Alright, I can kill this with my cards. It's not a big deal. Let's think about this. So, even if I silence it, it still has 3 attack, which is enough to kill my stuff. Even if I play Raid Leader, still have to throw both my creatures at it. So the right thing here is to throw this in and get my card, and just see if I have any better options. I could Deadly Shot this thing. Keep the Cult Master. The real issue is I would do this if I had something to play, and if this was better than just a 4-2. If I throw the Cult Master away, I got this thing, which is just totally wasted. Oh man, you know what? I'm gonna do this. The reason I'm doing it is because I have nothing good to play with my 5 mana. If I had like a Pit Fighter, it would have made all the difference. I would have totally slammed the Cult Master and played Pit Fighter and be like, what's up, bitch? But now I just have nothing good to do, so nothing good to play, so I might as well keep my 4-2. It's something. Tournament attendees, pretty good answer to Cult Master. Ship's Cannon, you just never know, but probably it's not gonna ever matter. Alright, Mind Control Tag doesn't do me any good. So I could play the Spellbreaker to silence this, which would let me trade the Cult Master into the cannon. Or I could play a pair of 3-drops. I think I'd rather play the pair of 3-drops here. Sucks that they both do nothing, but it's a pair of 3/3s, and I can deal up to... And they both will kill this, and I can buff them up with the Raid Leader. Now, Fire Elemental's his best play. He's been playing slow, so he might have it. But I do get Dr. Boom after that, and there's the Fire Elemental. No, 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 no! No, let me kill him by... No, don't you even. Oh, no. Oh, don't you even. Oh, God. It's going to be a lightning bolt. Fuck. Oh, man, that's just game-changing. If I could have killed this 2-3 with my 3-3 and kept the 3-1 around, that would have made all the difference. Man, he really saved up his coin, and it made a difference. I can multi-shot and play Raid Leader to trade with this Elemental. That seems really weak. I'm just going to play the Dr. Boom. Sucks that this thing is around, so he can throw it in to the Boom, plus the Fire Elemental to kill it. If he can buff the damage by 1 and kill it, that's really bad. It's got a Hex. Alright, that's not super great for me. What does he have with his remaining mana? Please. Oh man, if that's a Taunt Totem, I could actually be in trouble. It's a Taunt Totem. Actually, you know what? It's fine. It's totally fine. Alright, we're good. We're good. So I play this. It buffs the bot. I multi-shot. And then the other bot buffed. Kills his creature, deals a bit of damage. Alright, we're doing okay. Got 3 damage on hand. He's only got 4 cards. This is a weak board, though. Matter Bomber is probably going to clear my board, so I have to hope that this Boom bot takes out the Matter Bomber. Or at least comes close. Ah, dealt 3. You know, what am I talking about? Close? Close doesn't matter. Either it took it out or it didn't. Okay. Well, here I think it's a pretty clear choice. We play the Medic. Steady Shot, and I'll play the Chow. It sucks to give him 5 health, but I need to have something that, you know, can trade with that Bomber. And I need to get the board presence more than I need to try to burn him down. So he's at 19 health, really can't burn him down. If he keeps playing strong cards, I'm going to be in trouble. Alright, this is okay because I saved up my silence. This is a little scary because I don't have any hard-hitting minions. He takes the health. What am I going to do? I'm going to lose this game. There's actually nothing. Oh my god, Kraken. That's actually pretty strong. Well, here's where I'm glad it wasn't a Scarlet Crusader, because this makes a huge difference. He can now enrage the Gurubashi against the Medic, but I can silence it back down and easily kill it with the Kraken, or just hit him in the face. Now, this is a Taunt Totem. That might screw things up. It's not. Oh my god, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Ugh. Wow, he got a spell damage, which enabled the 1-1 to kill my Kraken. Wow. And he has a Yeti? Oh, man. Alright, well, here's where I'm just going to whine a bit for not catching a break. That just sucked. And the Explosive Trap does me no good. So you have to silence away the damage on that. Kill Command does me no good. Guess we'll just lay out the trap to clear out his totems. Oh my god, I can't believe he got spell damage. 1 in 3 odds. And of course he had the 1-1 before it, so that's just really, really lucky that he had such an easy way to kill my Kraken. If he'd had to throw the Berserker at it, it would have been totally different. Alright, so he checks for Freezing Trap, trying to get his Gurubashi back in his hand, doesn't find it. He gives that thing Wind Fury. So he's going to kill both my minions, it seems. Yeah, it's pretty good use of Wind Fury, honestly. I'm going to have to kill command this thing. And I got nothing to show for it. He's going to have a 2-6 that shouldn't have been there because he got a spell damage totem at the perfect time. Well, Pit Fighter's a pretty good top deck. It does hit hard. We're in sort of a top deck war here. If he has an answer for this, oh man, I'm going to be so angry because he had that Coin Lightning Bolt and the Fire Elemental, the Hex for Dr. Broom, Lava Burst with spell damage totem. I mean, he cannot complain about his luck at all. So let's see if this Pit Fighter can get the job done, because 2 hits from this and he loses. Please don't be a taunt. It's not. Alright, please don't have removal for this thing. You don't? Okay. I actually have a shot here. I have to go. I have to play unfair. I have to hit his face. It's the only way. Alright, this is actually interesting, though. I could hit the Clockwork Knight and heal it back up to 3, then it dies. Nope, I gotta hit his face. Because right now, what's happening is I'm killing him in 3 steady shots, and he also has to kill every creature I have. So he needs a taunt totem real bad here. Finds it. Oh my god, he top decked a Hex. Ah, that's terrible. So the good news in all this is that, let's see, is he going to kill me in 3 turns? He's dealing, what, 7, 8 damage a turn? He actually... wow, that taunt totem just saved him. So anyway, he's got 8 damage, so he hits me for 8, I'm down to 14, then he goes down to 1, then he hits me down to 6, and then he dies. So if he has a way to buff his damage by 6 over 2 turns, Okay, he missed on the totem, which means I can actually kill him with the bow. And you know what? No one gets to say that was a lucky win because he had some really good luck that game. So I will say that I struggled because probably of my misdrafting. But given the deck I had, I think that was a fair win. So we need one more win to heave a sigh of relief and then just, you know, have like another 15-minute video in part 2 where I just go on to the next deck. Although, ideally, I would lose this in, like, around 45 minutes, so then you wouldn't know if there was a part 2 or not. Mr. G, I am pretty sure that this is... Oh, Mr. G, probably Mr. G, right? Probably my deck is worse than the average Hunter deck. Just gotta admit that. So we'll send back the Kraken. That might have been a Scarlet Crusader. Get back something that's a little cheaper. Admittedly, I probably would have lost against that Shaman if it weren't for Dr. Boom. I mean, the bots gave me a lot of value. They didn't really deal damage in any way that was relevant to minions, but just having the 2 extra bodies to be buffed by Raid Leader possibly won me that game. I need him to pass the turn. Web Spinner would be terrible here for my tempo. Okay, this is really, really good. So now I get to play the attendee, and then if he plays a 3-2, I'll probably trade the attendee in and play the Micro Machine and try to get that snowballing. Alright, this is probably a bear, so my guess is I'm going to end up coining out the bow here to kill his bear. No! He played a trap. That's really interesting. Well, I can't fault his play. If he had nothing better to do than that, you know, sometimes that's just the best thing you've got, is just to kill your opponent's 1-drop with that trap. Alright, Spider Tank's really annoying here. I can play the bow and, you know, hit the tank with the Micro Machine, but I don't think that's actually the right play. What I'm actually going to do is play the Teacher. Now, there's an obvious drawback to this move, which is that I use up my coin, and the Teacher would have been good to have the coin later. But now notice the machine actually trades with the tank, and I didn't give him something for the tank to kill. Oh, man. Ugh. Well, at least it still doesn't kill the Violet Teacher. My multi-shot would have been really good to have. Didn't happen. But it's okay. So what I'm going to do here is keep the board clear. Whoops. I'll take the extra damage in exchange for not taking quite as much damage on the Teacher. Of course, he's got multi-shot here, but the multi-shot takes up his whole turn, and I have a Pit Fighter, then he needs Deadly Shot. Pit Fighter is really good. I fuck around, do nothing on turn 6. Does he have an Explosive Shot? No, Explosive Shot, he would target this. And then I fuck around on turn 6 doing nothing good, and then I play Dr. Boom. Alright, he got a Chillwind Yeti that could be silenced. Did I get my silence here? Of course not. So do I play Snipe to kill off his next thing and get an extra 1-1, or do I just play the better minion? I can kill this with Zombie Chow plus Bow, and then just play the Pit Fighter, which seems fine. That lets him play a 6-drop that then I can't answer if the Pit Fighter doesn't do a good enough job. Or I can play the Mind Control Tech and Snipe, get a 1-1, set myself up for, although, you know what, hold on a minute. If I do this and that, I still end up having to really kill this with the Chow and the weapons. So this is happening no matter what. Let's just do it and then think. So clearly that's happening. Clearly that's happening. Clearly that's happening. And what do I need? Snipe, and then have a 3-2, a 1-1, and a 3-3, or a 3-2 and a 5-6. Let's do this. Snipe actually is pretty solid with the Violet Teacher, because basically I can deal up to 5 damage, if you consider this as being free, and I think that's worth it. Plus, nobody ever plays around Snipe, so he's likely to just chuck his best minion down and then not even consider Snipe a possibility. He might play 2 smaller minions, because what he might be afraid of is a Freezing Trap. But this is great. I just used a 2-mana spell to kill a 4-mana minion. Now let's look at what his other play was. It's a Quick Shot. Alright, so he kills the Violet Teacher, which is nice. It was a 3-2, but he killed it over the 3-3 due to the strong ability. Got a Kraken. Would I rather have had a Scarlet Crusader? No, actually, I don't mind Kraken here. Cracking some eggs, if you know what I... anyway, so now I'm actually doing okay. He's only got 4 cards to my 6. This is a pretty bad drop. Like, yes, it gives him a random beast, but he needs something right now, not later. And this I can just deal with. It's not a problem at all. Obviously, you got to remember to kill the Hyena before you kill the Web Spinner. Let's just do a quick check. Should I actually hit his face? 5, 8, 9, 11. No, I don't see any reason to go crazy hitting his face here. We kill that. We kill that. We do this. Play Dr. Boom. Now, he's obviously got a lot of dogs, but I don't think he can kill me. He's got a random beast. Let's say dogs and 2 other cards. He's about to die, because I got 4 points of burn back here. Sea Giant's a pretty good card, but Dr. Boom can handle it. That's not a problem. He's going to kill command my face. So he has a random beast and he's kill commanding my face, which tells me he probably got King Crush and is trying to burn me out. Now let's check. Can I win? We got 7, 12, 15, 16, 17. Right? Steady shot. 18. I don't even need to like try for extra boombot damage. I just got it, right? 8, 9, 10, 7. Yeah. So we win. Don't need to unleash the Kraken on this fool. And alright, that was a fair win, I think. I mean, I did get really lucky having that curved out draw. So maybe if his deck had, you know, had its one drop, maybe he would have done well. Anyway, we made it to 3 wins. Yay! So we're 35 minutes. I don't know if I can fit 2 more games in here, but I'll definitely do at least one. Oh my god, my girlfriend just told me the internet is dead. So, hang on a second. Let's just pause right here for a little bit. Okay, so I took a little break here, made sure the internet was working. Let's go ahead and start our next game. Yeah, there's been some bullshit going on with my router, just like cutting off the internet connection every now and then. I think I need to get a new router. But enough of my technical difficulties. Let's go ahead and do the last 10 minutes of this run. I think I will try or no, not this run, of this video. Well, it could be the last 10 minutes of the run, I suppose. But I just want to do 1 game, maybe 2, if it goes quick enough. And we'll have to save the rest of it for the second video. Here we go. It's a priest, Johnny Rocket. Man, this is the 3rd priest, which is really annoying because honestly I don't really want to play against priests as a hunter because they can counter my way of finishing things up. And you know, priests, I mean, are they really that common compared to like mages and paladins right now? So it's a little bit unfortunate that I'm getting so many priests, but okay. This is 50% chance that was a Scarlet Crusader, which really kind of stings, but I do have a really fast early game. Zombie Chow is actually pretty good as a counter to the Infiltrator. My Cult Master is back, so I could actually play like one of these on turn 2 and then the Cult Master coin on turn 3 for an early start, if I still have 2 creatures out. Now you can obviously keep this thing hidden. Oh, crap, he's got a Shadow Word Pain for my Chow. Or he's going to hide that. Alright, that's fine. So he's going to get to play that back down at some point. Here, the Swordsmith doesn't really make any sense, so we'll play the Loot Hoarder. So the Chow was really good there. I had some hesitation, but here it was great. It killed off his 2-drop. Made him pick his 1-drop back up, which probably didn't feel so good.
Felt great.
Felt great for me, but probably not for him. He's got a Panther, so he's really digging this stealth style. Man, I would have loved a Scarlet Crusader here, gotta be honest. Should I play the Explosive Trap, make him sweat a little bit? He's not going to want to throw that Panther at this Loot Hoarder. If I play this, it just gives the Panther a good target. But of course, I could try to save the Explosive Trap. Let's see, I play the Swordsmith, hit him in the face. I don't want to play both with the coin because it's kind of pointless. He's just going to hit the Swordsmith, so do I want this to be a 4-1? This to be a 3-1? I don't really see what I get out of it. So the Explosive Trap is my 1 mass removal here. Using it against the Panther is not that sexy. Oh, I forgot to consider the possibility that he just actually doesn't attack me. Oh no! That's so bad! He can actually heal against the trap now. Although with that he might actually hit the Loot Hoarder. No, he's going for the face. Okay, that's it's actually terrible because he can actually heal it up right now. And then my Loot Hoarder doesn't have enough to kill it. It's kind of weird. I was going for a very facially oriented strategy. Tournament attendee. Seems fine to me. Doesn't quite kill the Panther. But I feel like I was better than playing the Cult Master and getting 2 cards off the Loot Hoarder. Holy Nova. Not the most exciting right here. Panther's just being a real pain in my ass. Snipe. There's that decision again. I'm not going to play Snipe here and coin for a Cult Master. Let's play something that just straight up kills this Panther. Even with a healing, this thing's maximum health is 4. I healed up a little bit. He is going pretty aggressively. I have to kind of respect that maybe he does actually have a way of killing me. He should really heal himself. He doesn't, though, so he wastes a bit of healing, which could be relevant later on. The main problem is, am I going to die? I could kill command the first iteration. No, I can't do that. I need to play this. He is a priest. He's not a hunter. He can get down to 14, but I've got a pretty big board here. I think I'm okay. Even though this was just my one healing card. He's going to say, well, played again. I don't know what that really means. Probably that I just played a strong legendary. I don't think that's bad-mannered. I think he's just saying that to be chatty. That doesn't strike me as a sarcastic well played. So I can't play this for 2 more turns. This just really sucks against Priest because of Shadow Word Death and Mind Control being sort of a double whammy. I get lucky here. He hits a Boombot. The Boombot doesn't deal enough damage, though, to kill that Shredder. And is he going to keep going for my face? He probably should. I think he's committed at this point to doing a face strategy. So yeah, that's what he does. Alright, do I play Cult Master here? And Snipe? Or just the 6/6? Let's go for the Cult Master and the Snipe. But before I commit to the Snipe, let's get rid of that. Draw a card. Raid Leader is actually a pretty nice top deck. I think that's better than... Is it better than Snipe? Yeah, it's better than Snipe. Because this gives me a good shot at killing off the Infiltrator. And that's what happens. Alright, so do I actually get rid of 8 damage? Do I kill a 2/2 trading 8 damage for it? I think I have to. He kind of indicates he's got a Glot of Burn. I have massive card advantage. I think I can afford to spare 8 damage to just kill off that thing. Okay. So I would like to hit his face here. What is this? 13, 15 damage? Ah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I need to kill the cultist last. So let's do that. Wait, what am I doing? I really wanted to use a multi-shot here. What was I even thinking? Doing the pig like that. The pig should have stayed. No, I can't have the pig stay up. Yeah. Alright, screw it. This isn't super great. Well, what did I just... Why? Oh my god. Oh my god, I really needed to kill that first, and then the cultist. Now there's 1 point of health that's missing here. Okay, this is possibly going to cost me the game, but here goes. So the Snipe doesn't stop this thing from attacking. He shouldn't be able to deal 12 damage. He's probably just going to kill the Cult Master, honestly. He decides to go for the Raid Leader, so he gives me an extra card. I guess he figures at this point cards are not the big problem. It's my board. Maybe I played too passive and I should have just hit his face with this Dr. Boom. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking on that turn. I really should have just killed the cultist. I should have not tried to kill stuff with multi-shot. I should have just killed the 2/3 and then killed the cultist and called it a day. Alright, he's thinking a whole lot here. Hopefully it's not my internet being dead, because I am going to win this, as long as my internet doesn't die. Bidoo, ba-ba-doo. He's got a Kraken. Okay, well, pretty glad I played that Snipe. It makes all the difference here. Because now I can kill off this Kraken with my Kraken. Oh, Kraken, my Kraken. Actually, should I play multi-shot and save the Kraken? I mean, now that we're coming up on Mind Control here. Let's do this. That. And you know what? I'm not gonna even kill that thing. I'm just gonna hit him for 10 damage. He's not gonna kill me. He can't deal 12 damage to me. So we'll save the Kraken as possible burn. Medic, in case he does start killing me, can heal me back up. This guards against Mind Control. Finally kills the Cult Master. Pain is a good answer to the Violet Teacher. This thing, I think, probably just going to bite a kill command. Shrinkmeister doesn't do him any good. Wait, can I win? What is this? 7 damage? 7. Plus 5 is 12. No, not quite enough to kill. So let's kill command that. Let's play this and this and this. And hit him in the face. So now he can't possibly kill me. Mind control doesn't do him any good. I have lethal. No, wait. I would be a little shy of lethal. No, wait. I would have lethal with the 4 damage from the Kraken. So mind control doesn't do him any good. He has to pretty much play like a Sunwalker, although I can ping a shield, hit it, Kraken, and then have another one left over. Kodo. Alright, killed my best thing that a Kodo could have killed. But he's still dead to the Crusher plus my steady shot. Alright, that was pretty good. And we're coming up on 10 minutes of this new video, so it's 45 minutes total. So that'll do it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that. Please like and or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Oh, 11,000 gold. I'll see you again soon for some more Hearthstone Arena. Goodbye.